Welcome to A Quest for Metal. Today we are talking about the latest Burzum release. Papa Varg has blessed us with another Burzum release, and I'm excited because the last one was like 2014, so it's been quite a few years, but we have been blessed with another one, and I'm going to tell you just what I thought. So right off the bat, if you just love the first four albums, if you only love the black metal stuff, the black metal era of Burzum, you're not going to like this. Because it's not like that. This release is much more in line with the past couple of releases, so it's like a dark, ambient kind of soundscape, and that is pretty much what this album is like. It's like the last couple of releases, and if you enjoyed them, I think you'll enjoy this album. I think you will. It's an hour and a half long, and it doesn't feel like that. It kind of goes by quite quick, to be honest. An hour and a half going by quick. That's pretty impressive. A lot of the tracks on this release kind of blend into each other, and I love it when releases do that. When like the one track ends and it so smoothly transitions to the next track, and there's a lot. Pretty much the entire fucking album is like that. Every track bleeds into the next track seamlessly, and it's just, I love it when I can just pop an album on, listen to it all the way through, and it doesn't feel like song 1, song 2, song 3. It's an entire package. An entire package, and that's what this album is. It's not to say it's perfect, because it isn't, but I'll go through some of the tracks, and I'll tell you what I thought about each one. Again, on a side note, the album art is fucking killer. I don't even know what's coming out of that water, like some swamp thing about to steal your soul, but whatever it is, it works perfectly with the music, how creepy and unsettling, and just how ambient and weird it is, just lurking in the water, ready to snatch your soul away. Yeah, that's one of the best Burzum album arts in a long time, in my opinion. But let's get to the music. So the first couple of tracks are about like a minute long. There's a lot of these minute-long tracks on the album, and they're not bad. They're exactly what interludes should be. In my opinion, these are exactly what interludes should be. They help bridge the gap between songs. And again, just like I said in the intro, all the songs bleed together really nicely. And when I first heard the album, I was on track 3, and I still thought it was on track 1. That's how well the songs bleed into each other. But yeah, the first 2 songs, about a minute long, nice openers to the album, sets the mood for what the album's going to be like. Then we get to the third track, when things, get a bit spicier. Then you have the infectious melody of that guitar, and this song, Forebears, is a great song, and it's an amazing Burzum song. That melody will be stuck in your head. I think this is one of the best songs on the album. It's only track 3, but I really do. The melody in it is just sublime. It also kind of invokes like a sadness, kind of like a doomy kind of song, if you know what I mean. This song kind of feels dreary, feels doomy, feels like it could be right at home on like an Evoken or an esoteric album. But alas, it's on a Burzum album, and I'm glad for it, because I fucking love doom, and I love black metal. Mix them together. Job done. Next up, Thulean Mysteries. I'm probably saying Fillion wrong. I know it's a th, like Thulean. Can't fucking say my Fs, so bear with me on that. But Fillion Mysteries is another amazing song. The piano melody in it, yeah, I love that piano melody. This is a beautiful song, and it's one of the songs which is kind of shoegazy-esque. You kind of feel like you're drifting off into space while listening to this song, and a couple of other songs on this album as well, but this one especially because of that fucking piano or keyboard melody. I don't know which one it is, but it sounds good. You feel like you're just drifting off into a vortex, and it's a great time. Next one, we have another 1 minute kind of interlude, Gathering of Herbs. It's a nice interlude. Can't say too much about it. There is a lot of these on the album, and this is just one of them. But it bleeds into the next song, Heil, O Sol! Heil, O Sol! This one is my least favourite on the album, not gonna lie. It's when first time you hear like lyrics, the first time you hear singing on the album, but it's the one that I don't like. It's that chant. It feels tribally, it feels out of place on the entire album. All the other songs on the album are atmospheric, even though they have spoken word parts, it fits the mood. This one just feels fucking random. I know it's not random because they're all meticulously placed on the album. They make sense in the grand scheme of the story, but I do not like listening to it. I don't like listening to this song. It feels like some tribal shit, and I don't listen to Burzum to hear some tribal shit. You know, I listen to it to relax, to enjoy the screams from the earlier stuff, mainly to relax. I like the relaxing ambient noises. I think they're probably the most relaxing of the black metal bands, in my opinion. Actually, I'm going to go on a limb and say they are the most relaxing black metal band. And this album proves it, but this song, oh, I don't like it. I don't like this song, not going to lie. I'm a massive Burzum fan, I like all the albums, but this song doesn't do anything for me. So, skip. The next three are, again, 1 minute interludes, and I much prefer these. These, I much prefer. Each 1 minute song on the next couple, I think it's like 3 songs, they all have a different flair to them. One sounds more synthy, one sounds more old-timey, like the loops and shit. One feels like, it would be in place of like a Blind Guardian album. So I enjoy all of those little interlude songs, which is weird. I don't enjoy like the 4 minute one with actual lyrics in, but I enjoy the 3 minute songs, the interludes, but hey, taste. Speaking of songs that Blind Guardian would play, The Great Sleep is next, and it has lyrics in, but it feels like a song like the Bard song. It feels like a song to be playing around the campfire, you know, with a leg of roast lamb or whatever, drinking some mead, and they're all singing this fucking song. This is a good song. This is how you do it right, in my opinion. The other fucking one is not how you do it right, but this one is how you do it right, and I really enjoy this one for that. Same with The Land of Thulêan. Thule. Same with that one. It's a nice little opening by Varg. He's the best narrator. Come on. And then it's a nice relaxing track after the opening. So what can I say? It's a nice peaceful track, and I much prefer it to the other one I was talking about. Next up, Lord of Dwarves. This one's a return to form. This one feels like it'd be right at home in like an older fucking Burzum album. There's so much distortion in this song. This is what I like. This is what I like. It's a long one. It's about 5 minutes. It's got this distortion. It's got the darkness. It's got the distortion, the darkness, and all the juicy stuff that you like in Burzum. This song delivers. This song delivers, and it is. Is it one of my favourites? Yeah, I think it is one of my favourites on the album. I do actually really enjoy this one. So if you're going to check out one song from the album, I'd say check out this one. Speaking of old Burzum, Forgotten Realms could be perfect on Philosophem. I'm not even going to fucking bullshit you. Forgotten Realms, if you put that on Philosophem, like, it would feel right at home. It feels like that song. It really does. The melody in it, the sound of it, it feels like that song. It feels like it fit right at home on Philosophem. So, I'm a big Philosophem fan. I'm wearing the fucking shirt. So, I love this song. Forgotten Realms is an amazing song, and now I'm starting to, really like the album, because at first I was like, some good interludes, that other song was shit, but now all the songs are starting to get really good. Couple more instrumental tracks, which are really nice to the ear, and then we have Dwarf Mount, which is an instrumental. It's a short instrumental, but it makes me fucking laugh every time, because it sounds like there's a kazoo playing. It's like, I'm just like, okay. You have this nice, instrumental, relaxing music, and there's a fucking kazoo. It's probably not a kazoo, but it sounds like it. But I still love it. I love it because of that. I love it because it sounds different to all the other songs, and it makes me laugh. And if it makes me laugh, it's generally you're having fun. It's a fun song, Dwarf Mount. So yeah, what could I say? I don't hate it. Then we have Road to Hell, which is another amazing song on the album. And then we have Dreamland, and no, Kirby's not in it, but it is a fantastic fucking song. And it does feel like you're drifting off into a dreamland while listening to the song. And there are, again, nice spoken sections from Varg. I don't really like spoken sections in songs, but when he does it, I don't know, it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it fucking doesn't. Like on fucking Dream Theater's, what's it called? The do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's one of my favourite songs. From Awake. Space Divest. Fuck. The spoken sections in that work so well. On this song, and some of the other songs on the album, work so well. So, it just depends on the band, really. Sometimes they just fucking shoehorn it in, but this works amazingly. Now it comes to the 15-minute long song, The Password. I had to tell her my real name. It's... yeah, okay. So, Varg says that twice in the song. I think it's the middle and the beginning. You can just cut that out. I know it works with the story, but this is one of the times with the spoken word sections, it doesn't... I get it, but just take those two out and the song's perfect, because the actual song itself around those two lyrical sections is amazing. So this song is amazing. I just wish he didn't speak in it. Blasphemy, I know, but fuck. I think it would be better without those two sections in. Maybe just have the one at the beginning. Don't have the one in the middle. Just the one in the beginning. Then it'd be like, amazing 10 out of 10 song, but at the moment, 8 out of 10. I prefer the other fucking songs to this. Finally, the last instrumental in the album, I actually prefer to The Password. I prefer to some of the fucking songs, because, I don't know, there's something about that last instrumental which is powerful. I don't know, the way the chords hit, the way the notes ring out, it just seems more powerful. It ends the album on a high note, I think. It definitely ends the album on a high note. I really do love that last instrumental. So yeah, overall, I did enjoy this album. I think it was a great, fast listen for an hour and a half. God damn, time goes so fast listening to this album. Because it's so ambient, so relaxing. You just pop it on, it's like, yeah. Then you get to the tribal shit and you skip. And then it's amazing again. So, my only complaint is that fucking song. Everything else is great. So, it's going to be a higher score for this one. Just because I loved so much of the album. There's only one negative, really. Maybe the password as well. Just cut the middle speaking section out. But aside from that, great album. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for Fillion Mysteries. I'm glad he's still making music. I'm glad this album came out. It was a bit of a surprise release. But I'm glad I definitely checked it out. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this album? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Do you only like old Burzum? Do you only like new Burzum? Let me know what you guys thought, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.